Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is DineoM and you are tuned into Becoming DineoM. Now, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining us. Take a 2 minute to pause and head over straight to the subscription button. Make sure that you subscribe and just feel part of this lovely family. Now, if you are returning, of course, y'all know how much I love you. Thank you so much for your continuous support. And yeah, I see I've got new subscribers, you guys. My channel is gradually growing. Thank you so much to our new family, like new family members. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, as you have seen the footage before this one, before the final look, you all saw the footage. I just like recording myself when I do makeup, and I think it's very therapeutic for other people as well. Just play music. So yeah, today is a totally different video. I want to talk about something that is so personal to me, so close, which is confidence. Growing up, I suffered from lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem. I was always one of those kids who were in their shell. So this is a video to just encourage even the people who are shy or people who lack confidence and self-esteem. This video is for you because I know exactly how it feels like. I've always been in that position, and for years, ever since I was 13, that's how I've always been that person who's literally in her own shell, scared to view my own opinions because I would think people would think maybe my opinions are not smart enough. So in 2013, that's when my mom passed on. I had to be separated from my brothers and stay with a totally different family. It's my mom's cousin, so I stayed with my mom's cousin, my aunt. My dad, by the way, he passed on when we were little kids. I think I was around 3 years old, if I can remember correctly. I think 3 to 4 years old. So for me, I think that took a really hard knock in my life because I now had to move to the East End, but my life was all based in Soweto, where I was so used to my family, my two brothers and my mother. That was where I was at my most comfortable. So yeah, I think this new reserved me just started forming from the time, yes, I was young, and yeah, it started forming and it became part of my character, where I would hold back my 2 cents, my opinions. Whenever like there was like a conversation going, I would literally just hold myself back because I don't know, I just started becoming so shy. I remember even growing up, I would watch I used to watch YouTube a lot, and I would see the presenters, and I'm like, I want to do that. I want to be like those girls on TV. There was a time where I had a letter. I wrote a letter to Zola 7. Remember when Zola 7 when Zola 7 was the thing. He had his own show where he was helping people achieve their dreams. So I wrote him a letter. Well, I didn't initially send it to him, but I did write a letter to say how I'm feeling, how I wish he could help me, how I really want to be part of those that crew. There was this itchiness inside of me to say that I love just seeing people on TV presenting. So there were a lot of things that were triggering my inner me, but I don't know, I just pushed it down and locked it somewhere very safe, because I felt like I did not want anyone to crush that dream of mine, because it was something that was so in my heart, in my blood. I felt like I was meant to do this. So okay, anyways, fast forward, I think I started gaining back my confidence when I had my daughter, and that was like years later. When I realized that I'm carrying a girl child, I told myself that whatever it is, I cannot let this child be like me, be in her cage and be shy or scared to express her own opinions. I had to make sure that she becomes herself fully. I had to make sure that I lead by example. I cannot just tell my child how to behave, but then I'm not leading by example. So yeah, it started there. When I'm at work, I would start to put myself out there. I knew for sure that my comfort zone was definitely not the place. Like, was definitely, if I wanted to grow, I knew for sure that I needed to step out of my comfort zone. I need to get myself to be tested in a way, and yeah, so that I could grow. Because where I wasn't doing myself any justice, or the person within me any justice. And yeah, so I had to make sure that I step out of my shell bit by bit though. I started working. I was working at a call center, and I think that helped me to gain my confidence back when I would speak to clients. And I remember my managers were so impressed to say that, wow, you speak so well. Because I used to read a lot, by the way. They're like, wow, you speak so well. Do you know how to treat customers? Like, they were very impressed. So yeah, I worked there, and then my confidence started rising bit by bit. I started putting myself out there. Whenever there were presentations and stuff, I would literally put myself out there. So tip number one, I would suggest that you accept the fact, you acknowledge the fact that you are in a shell and you need to crack out of it. And to crack out of it, you need to make a decision. What I can tell you is that the fulfillment of literally just cracking out of your shell and, you know, just testing yourself, putting yourself out there is more fulfilling than you staying there and wondering, what if I would have tried this, what if I would have volunteered to do this. So the first thing, if you're struggling with confidence, the first thing that you need to do, acknowledge the space that you're in, to say that I am holding myself captive and I need to make a decision to crack out of this shell. If not, I'm going to stay like this forever. And the second thing that you need to also know is that once you put yourself out there, you are going to be tested, you are going to be tried. There are people who are going to try and put you back, but you must not allow yourself to be, because you made a decision to come out of that shell. So that's the second thing you need to know, that you are going to be tested, but just look at the bigger picture to say that it's for your own personal growth. The other tip, I think it's tip number 3, you need to practice. Once you are out, you cannot just say, I'm out of my shell now, I've tried this, and if it doesn't work out, it's the end of it. You need to continue practicing. Practice the confidence, practice, speak to the mirror, put on that makeup. Growing up, I remember I used to be so scared to even look over the top. Like, I would dress but try to limit my the attention. Maybe if like I'm overdressed, I knew for sure that the looks that I'm having right now, whatever looks that I'm having right now, they definitely do not match with the confidence that I have. I knew for sure that my confidence wouldn't be able to rock the looks. Usually I would not rock up this look. Personally, I would not, but I am so free. I feel so liberated. I'm out of my shell. I can be myself. So yeah, and I practice all the time. I practice speaking, I practice trying my makeup, I practice trying on new clothes, trying new things. The other tip that I'm going to give you, I think it's tip number 4, try to associate yourself with other people. No man is an island. You cannot just make it just by yourself. You cannot make it by yourself. You need other people. God will intentionally send people your way, because he knows that those people are there for you. They are there to help you with your purpose, to help you with your personal growth, to help you with your confidence. Allow those people to be part of your life. It's okay. Sometimes you meet the wrong crew. That's okay. Move on. What I will tell you is that confidence is a decision. You need to decide to be confident. It's not something that happens automatically. It's a conscious decision, if I may say so. Yeah, if you want to be more into the public space, deep down like me, I knew for sure I wanted to be in the public space. So I knew I needed to read a lot and watch a lot of YouTube, see how other people are doing it, because it's not to say those people are also perfect. They also practiced. For them to get to wherever they are, they also practiced. So with me, I had to practice, fix some of my vocab. And tip number 5 or 6, this is the most important one. I think it's supposed to be tip number 1, this one. Be yourself. You need to be yourself and accept the person that you were created to be, and accept the environment that you were raised in, accept the situation that you were raised in, accept your family, accept who you are. And once you do that, you will stop comparing yourself with other people. Try to draw confidence from your situation. Improvise, use whatever you have to be the person that you were created to be. Acknowledge and accept your situation, and draw inspiration from a situation. Improvise, use whatever you have. Do not compare yourself with other people, because where you are is exactly where you're supposed to be. It's no mistake. It's no mistake that you are where you are who you are with the people that you are with the family that you are. You might look at other people's families and be like, I wish my family was like that, but no, their family is how it's supposed to be, and your family as well is how it's supposed to be, as well as your situation. And if your situation is tough, you need to make a conscious decision to take yourself out of it gracefully. So it has to be in grace and in peace. So yeah, I think that's what I wanted to tell you guys, to say that sometimes you look at a person and you think a person has always been confident. No, I'm one person who struggled with confidence. I struggled a lot. I've been in my shell for a very long time. I've always been perceived as, she's a good girl, she's very reserved, and when you make mistakes, you're actually being judged like 10 times more than a person who's actually themselves. Now your mistakes are basically like being highlighted, because when you've always been this reserved person. So yeah, try to just do it gradually. Be yourself, accept who you are, accept how you speak, accept the way that you are, the sound of your voice, the way your face looks. Accept it. Accept your body shape as well, because I judged myself a lot growing up. I judged myself a lot to say that I don't like the shape of my body, I don't like this about me, I don't like that about me. I would literally just look at maybe another girl who's popular and be like, oh, I wish I was just like her. But no, you are exactly how you were supposed to be, and you need to love and accept the person that God created you to be. And another tip, you guys, is don't forget to walk tall. Even if you've made mistakes in your past, as long as you learn from your mistakes, don't forget to walk tall. And people may look at you and be like, we know you, we know what you've done, but walk tall. Walk tall. Don't let them suppress you. Don't let them put you back in your shell. Allow yourself to be judged. God does not look at you and sees your past. He looks at you and he sees his glory. He sees you as righteous. He sees you as love. He sees you as his child. So don't care about what other people think of you. Focus more on what God thinks of you. So yeah, you guys, will still have more of these conversations, but for now it's a wrap. I'm not sure how many points I put out there. I'll check when I edit my video, but please try to take them from a person who has suffered from lack of confidence. Take these tips and use what you feel will work for you. If it doesn't work for you, leave it, girl, or leave it, guy. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine, but just try to draw something from this, some positivity. So anyways, thank you so much, you guys, for tuning into my channel. And of course, please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my social media accounts. I love you guys. It is becoming_DineoM, and I love you so much, you guys. I love you so much. Goodbye.